ties like the flies in the sky. Soaring high, I'm on a level, win a medal, time to fly. Lost spies, woodwicking drama in the night, time to fight. I'm not dying for a sinner with no sight and no light. Knocking off the wickets like a cricket's on a wire. Click that bang, shots are fired, running from life desire. Making a labor run with an aim of small fire. Snap the rack on my shoulder, this fool ain't no liar. They call me humble D, dominating, being humble. I will sting you like a bee. Kill your talents when you stumble. Mark my vision, bring me down, 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 right to your mumble. I can finally see this ball, but all the fakeness isn't subtle. Who's that with a boom bap? Robbie's in a school rap. Judging makes you wix or fix a leak on your screw cap. Looking for a tweet on the subject, you threw back. I'm ending all this here, I've got no time for a loop back. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the realest review show in Britain. This is the Tune Talk Review Show, and this is Season 4, Episode 6, guys. I'm Robbie P, okay? And this is a very, very exclusive interview today. You know, this guy, he's awesome. He's from down south. I'm not going to say too much because I want this guy to tell you all about himself, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to bring this guy in with my beautiful wife, Gemma P. Welcome, Ricky's Rebel Rabble. Here we go. How's it going, brother?
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I'm Ricky from Ricky's Rebel Rabble. I play lead guitar, write songs, and I wrote Molly that's in the charts at the moment. Yeah, I'm Ricky. Pleased to meet you all and have a good night, and I hope you're enjoying your bank holiday Monday.
Yeah, man. Pleased to meet you. Welcome on our show, Ricky. You know,
That's all right,
welcome to Tune Talk, you know.
Pleasure.
Obviously, we've got loads of questions we're probably going to be asking you tonight.
Yeah.
We are here till 11 o'clock, so it's plenty of time, and we're going to play your number one track that's in the charts right now on Microphone Radio Chart Show Extravaganza, eh? So,
yeah, lovely.
Yes.
Hello,
are you all right there, my love?
I am.
Hello, Gemma.
So, don't forget, guys, please share around. Christine Parsons says, welcome.
Hello, Christine. Hope you're well, mate.
She's the first comment in, like, you know, here, so that's awesome. Thank
Keep
you, guys.
writing
If
me,
you are
guys.
here, please comment. Please do comment, okay?
Write them in.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining. So, Ricky,
Yes.
where are you from? How did you get into music? I'm going to give you 3 questions. Where are you from? How did you get into music? Right? And what inspires you? There you go.
Right. I got into music when I was 12. I wrote my first song. It was terrible. And I played it live at a club when I was 12, and I couldn't play nothing. And what they'd done, me and my friend played it at a club. He was 15. And what they'd done, the bouncer come on, they picked us up, locked us in the toilet and threw us out. It was that bad.
Wow.
It was terrible. That's it. And that's how we got started.
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? You know?
He said, come back when you can play something. So we
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
But the
Okay.
other question is, my hero, Mark Bowden. That's the reason I got into music.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I
Is there
seen it,
anybody else, or was it just him?
there was some Chuck Berry.
Right.
I
And
wanted to
why
play
did
that. Yeah. I wanted to
and
learn
why
that
did
to play
why did you pick them two for? What did Mark Bolan have that inspired you to go for him?
I just loved the man. It was his songs, it was his image, and he come after the Beatles and all the hysteria about him. I just wanted to be like him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can play like Chuck Berry, but I can't write songs like Mark Bowden. He's only one man on his own.
Mm.
But he's my hero.
Yeah.
He's
definitely.
my hero. There's no
Yeah.
he's hero, yeah.
Good musician. Good artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really
I
is.
like Elvis as well in that. Elvis is great. Beatles.
Yeah.
I had
So-
the Beatles drummed into me by my dad when I was very young. So I've had it all my life being drummed into me music.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got no choice really.
So whereabouts from down south are you from?
Stonebridge. It's right near Wembley.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a few hundred mile away then.
Sometimes it was so rough, even the rats had machine guns, you know what I mean?
I do, yeah. I do. Yeah, I
Okay.
can relate to that. Yeah. You know, it's like our fleas up here, they have stab vests. So yeah, you know, I can understand that one.
Well, all our fleas moved out. They said it's too rough for them, they cleared off. Yeah.
So you got any questions, my love?
So, how old were you when you first? Did you say you were 12 when you first started, like wanting to do music?
Yeah, I wrote a song. Like I said, it was diabolical. It's called "She Won't Leave Me," If I played it to one of my girlfriends when I was older, she would have left me. It was damn awful. It was damn awful.
And where did, like, from being 12 and obviously coming up to your teenage years, what did you do in between then? Did you write? Did you just like
Well, I
practice?
went to an open air school for asthma because I had asthma at the special school. And I got bullied because I wanted to be like Mark Bolan. And I went to school dressed as him one day and got thrown out for a week. I was really obsessed with Mark Bolan. It was a weird thing. I loved the man.
Yeah.
Not in that way.
I know what you're
It's just
saying.
I idolised him, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, of course.
God, he is, you know, I idolised him. I still do. I went to his funeral and everything. I idolised the man.
But
I really-
everybody's got their own idol, you know,
Yeah.
like I believe. So, some people get really obsessive, some people don't, you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
just like maybe have a poster on the wall or something, and then someone's got the entire wardrobe, you know. So it's one of them things. And to me, you shouldn't be judged for like who you want to support or how you want to dress. You know, it's up to you. Do you know what I mean? So that's the way I see that,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, I did
So-
idolise him. I did. My dad was the Beatles and I was Mark Bolan.
Yeah.
Like,
So would you say throughout your career, would you say Molly has been your biggest hit, or have you had other ones? What else have you wrote or done?
I've wrote a lot of songs, but I didn't bring them out to my aunt died because I did. Well, I wrote them, but they're still there. I haven't brought them out yet. See, I wrote Molly 20 minutes after my aunt died, and I wrote it then, and it just come out.
Yeah,
and that was it.
yeah.
And then my producer Nick, what's his name now? Nick Andrew heard it. Sorry, Nick, and he said it's really good, and then he took it. They all took it, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And Gary Sanford of Joe Jackson heard it, and he said that's really good, mate. And they all played on it in the end.
It is. It's absolutely fantastic. You know what I mean? So we've had a message here. So Alice has said, "Hi Ricky, it's Alice."
Hello, Alice.
So there you go.
Lovely. Thank you for coming, everyone.
So
Christine Parsons has put R.I.P. to your auntie.
What's that mean? I ain't dead. Tell her I ain't dead. Was that R.I.P.?
So rest in peace to your auntie.
Oh, thank you. I thought she meant me. I thought I ain't going down too well here. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Christine. You know, I think the world of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
You've been
So
good
before
to
we-
me. Thank you.
before we start getting into Molly and about Ricky's Rabble and everything like that,
Yeah.
have you performed in big places? Have you performed just in little places? What have you
I
done?
played in Reading Festival with Pink Cadillac. Yeah. With Tommy Bruce, the big star of the 60s. He made it Ain't Misbehaving. And Sonny Burgess with Elvis and that stuff. And I played with Shakey's drummer, Gary Sanford, a lot of people, yeah. Lulu the Lovers backing band, I played with them. And I've just got an offer from Ethan Grant to jam with him, and he's one of the greatest guitarists of all time.
Awesome.
But
Yeah,
he lives
that's
miles away, and I'm
good.
not a great traveller. But yeah.
So did you have any other bands before Ricky's Rabble, or was it?
Yeah. I was in Pink Cadillac for 10 years where we'd done all the rock and roll clubs and everything. And then I was in a band at first, Apollo 9. That was the first one. Then we made Pink Cadillac from that. And we just moved on with it for 10 years. We stayed together.
Okay.
Like playing regular places and meeting lots of people, and it was good. Then we played the last Reading Festival thing. That was the last.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with Ricky's Rabble?
That was Nick Andrew, my producer.
So did he come up with the name, or did he?
The name, just the name. I wrote everything, like just the name.
Right.
Also,
so is there any other songs you've done with the Ricky's Rabble, or is it like Molly the main one?
Molly's the main one at the moment. We've done a charity record for Scope. We was the first one on. Alice done this. He was brilliant, Alice. She got this together with Scope. She done all this, and it was the first record ever band to be taken on by Scope. It's gone down in the history books with them. And Alice done that.
Wow.
So I've got to give my hats off to Alice if I had one.
So would you like to explain to us about Ricky's Rabble? Who's in it? Who's done what?
Yeah.
Do you know, and all of the bits and bobs?
Right. There's me, obviously, and Alice done a lot of the artwork as well for it, and Nick Andrew, who's one of the world's best guitarists, produced it. I've got who else was there? There's so many of them. I've got them written down here. Bear with me. It's terrible, isn't it? Writing them all down. You got Nick Andrew, Rebecca Turner, singer, pianist, Steve Roper, Richard Spooner, who is a great drummer, who had #1 album last year, and Billy Hennigan, who sung it.
Okay.
If I left anyone out, I apologise.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can understand that.
So,
innit? I mean,
There's a lot of
Alice is obviously, we're talking about Alice Randall, yeah?
Yeah, Alice.
What was her involvement? What did she do for Ricky's Rabble on Molly?
About everything, you know. Excuse me, I've got a bit playful. She played it on a radio show first, and everyone took it up and started playing it. Like, it got played on New Brighton Radio. We sent it to New Brighton Radio, and it got picked out in 5 minutes. It's the fastest ever song that's ever been just sent in. It got played on the air in 5 minutes.
Fantastic.
I've got to admit, it is a really nice song. It's so catchy, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people
so catchy. It really is.
So was Alice like the promoter for Ricky's Rabble, was she?
Yeah, it was been #1 already, but when she got hold of it, she worked night and day, and I mean night and day, to send it round everywhere. She sent it to India. It got in Bollywood.
That's awesome. That's
I didn't
awesome.
know. No one tells me nothing like that.
Yeah.
It got in Bollywood. I got a letter from what's this? Alice started laughing. Yeah, she went everywhere with it, and like she played it on all the shows. She got it on every show, and it got #1 in the charts to gold. Then it went to #1 in Australia. Then she done that as well. Then she got promoted it to you, and it's #1 again.
Yeah.
She's a great promoter. I got to praise her. Alice. I'm going to praise you. I'm going to give you that. Because you love applause, you were brilliant, and me, cousin Laura helped as well.
I think we should all give her a clap. You know what I mean? It's absolutely fantastic. You know?
Alice Randall, that's for you, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
You've been awesome.
Definitely. You know.
You've been awesome. She is.
So was Alice on both Molly, or was it the Molly that Alice was on?
Well, yeah, she played the first one, and she was on the second one. She actually spoke on the second one.
Okay, yeah.
And she got it to scope, and that was the first record they've ever had on there. So.
Yeah. So when we play that track tonight, which version do you want me to play?
I think you should play the one with Alice speaking, explaining it at the beginning. What about that one?
Yeah, let's do that, because Alice ain't been well.
So before we do play it, Ricky, what is Molly about?
Well, it's about my aunt. My mum and dad passed away. And I had my boy Darren, who's autistic, and like they passed away near enough the same time, and sort of not far between each other. You know, one went, the other one sort of got heartbroken, sort of went with her, like, you know, with him, like, because my dad died first, and then I was left sort of on my own, like. But then my auntie Molly took over. She said, "Come up," and you know, she made me so welcome, give me jobs to do, and then she helped Darren. Every time she saw Darren, she gave him things. She helped us. All my family give Darren a lot of stuff. They really looked after both of us, you know. I'm eternally grateful to the family for helping me.
I've got a bit of a problem.
Tim and Starley's just telling the story about Molly.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Right, sorry, Ricky. Go on.
Yeah, and it was about my aunt Molly, because my parents died and they looked after us, me and Darren. My aunt Molly did, like, you know, she looked after us, and the family helped, but Molly was there all the time. Like, you know, she was there all the time. Like, she used to give me the old rockings, you know. She told me what to do, you know, chuck me up many times. But then she'd ring me at home, come back.
So was she like a proper old Londoner kind of lady? Yeah.
Proper old Londoner who loved to sing.
Oh, fantastic.
She loved to sing, yeah.
And who did she like?
A bloke, Home in My Heart or something it's called. It's a very old song. It's very, very old. She likes We'll Meet Again.
Like Vera Lynn and stuff like that.
You know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
My other auntie likes all the old stuff. Like,
yes.
You know, they all like all the old songs. I learned them just to play them to them. So that when they go downstairs now for anything. I'll take the guitar and I'll knock them out for them, you know. They do. I'll take the mic down, they do a bit of singing, and off we go. We've got a party.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got
Exactly.
a London
So-
pie, bit of drink, something to eat. We've got a London pie.
I would like to say this
Exactly.
because I've been trying to say this for 5 minutes. The only version I've got is the Molly. I can't find the one with Alice talking on. Can you remember what it was under?
It was at the Alice. It was the Molly 2021.
Right, let me try and type that in then.
It's on YouTube.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's just that's what I was trying to find out before.
Yes.
You know.
Like, so we've got it like for the interview for the radio show, isn't it?
We're letting
Yeah.
him. We're letting him interrupt it. It's his show, isn't it?
Oh, it's not coming on.
No.
No,
Can you
Yeah.
do it?
it hasn't been removed, has it?
Sorry, Rob.
It's called Molly 2021.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
no.
Stoke version. Yeah.
Can you play through YouTube?
It should-
on all, it's on all
It
the
should be
WhatsApp.
on Spotify, but
Yeah, it's
when
on
I
that. It's on it-
when
it's
I'm
on
typing
YouTube and all
in,
that.
yeah, when I'm typing in Ricky's Rebel Rabble Molly, that is the only version that's coming on. And I've typed in Molly 2021. It's just that version that's coming on.
Have you got the Molly Radio edition? Is that on there? I think she
That-
talks on that one. No,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm looking for.
there's two. There's
There's-
another one, an all radio version. I think she's on that.
There is only one that I can find, and that's the one that's on the chart show.
Yeah.
I can't find the other one for some strange reason.
Well, I don't think Alison mind you played the original. I'm sure she won't.
Because it would have been nice to hear that
Would have
version.
been.
You know what I
it's
mean?
good. It's great when she's talking on it because she's done it on a video. Have you seen
Yeah.
the video when she's doing it?
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing it as well. You know,
Yeah.
on Spotify a few days ago, and for some reason it's not coming up now because it was connected to this track. Very strange that one, isn't it? Very
It
strange.
is.
So we've had a message from Firewoman has put so
What does that mean?
have the songs queued at least. Right, listen. Yeah, we know who this person is, and we have warned you before, so goodbye. Have a nice night. Okay? Have a nice night. So that person has been removed. We do not take no negative on the show, no slander, no grief, nothing. So
So
But you
let's
don't-
go. Let's just play Molly. Let's move on and let's go because we need to get this going.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll play it soon. There's no rush at the moment. Obviously you were in the middle of asking Mickey some questions.
Yeah, that's what we've seen. We've just explained about Molly, so we can play it. That's what he was explaining about what Molly was about.
Yeah, I'll play it soon, love. I'm trying to find the other version, so if you could just keep talking just while I find this other version, thank you.
Sorry about this, Ricky.
That's all right.
I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
fine. That's fine.
This is just crazy, you know. It never happens. This I can usually find music. Do you know what I mean? But as for music being queued, we don't queue it because we never know what the artist wants to have us play. So you know, this is why it is like it is. But if I can't find it, I'm just gonna play the other one, bro. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
No problem.
Yeah, of course. We all know Alice done a great job, and
Oh, she did.
knows that-
She
She knows
did.
I know that.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
already said to her, but she's done a great job.
yeah. Most
She
definitely.
knows that.
Most
She
definitely.
knows how I feel what she's done. So
Yeah, that's fine. Right. Well, we're gonna play this then, Vicky. Yeah, we're
Okay,
gonna
mate.
play the number one track from Microbrew Radio Chart Show Extravaganza. And can we change that face of yours, Gemma? Because this is somebody's interview, and we have to keep
Yes,
things
I'm
happy.
just
Okay.
waiting.
Okay, so just change the face. Thank you. Right. So here we go. This is Molly by Ricky's Rebel Rabble, guys.
thanks, guys.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Molly, You're a friend to me. I wish you were here for me. You came to us when times were rough, and all them troubles and all that stuff. Oh, Molly, you're a friend to me. Molly, don't go away, and we miss you more and more every single day. You came to us when times were rough, all them troubles and all that stuff. Oh, Molly, you're a friend to me. Sitting on a cloud, just thinking out loud, what am I gonna do? Daddy came along, singing a song. We're going to a party, put your dancing shoes on. Sitting on a cloud, just thinking out loud, what am I gonna do? But Daddy came along, singing the song. We're going to a party, put your dancing shoes on. Molly, you're a friend to me. I wish you were here for me. Came to us when times were rough, all them troubles and all that stuff. Oh, Molly, you're a friend to me. You're a friend to me. You're a friend to me. Yeah, you're a friend to me. You're a friend to me. You're a friend to me.
There you go. What do you think of that then? Did it sound okay?
For everyone for voting for Molly. You're wonderful. It's a multiple number one now, thanks to you guys, and I'm really much appreciated. I can't thank you enough. Thank you. I'm no one without you guys.
Listen, we appreciate you coming on to the show, obviously, to be here and answer our questions. You know, we're not professional TV hosts, professional radio stars. We're just average guys, you know, just trying to do a good thing for people. You know what I mean? So
you both do a great job. I'm big fans of you two. That's a fact.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much. We really do. You know, I love the guitar work in that. It's jammed so well. You know, so tight. It was nice. You know what I mean?
Like I wrote that on a Sunday night.
It's like the harmonies of the guitar. That's what I love when people play guitar like that. They do harmonies with the guitar. It's fantastic. It is.
That was a lot to do with Nick Andrew, because he put me wise, because I've not really got that much experience in the studio. But we went in the studio. I was nervous. What he done? He gave me a cup of coffee, plugged my guitar into a violin to relax. I played the violin. Yeah. He said, "How do you feel now?" He said, "Do something special." And I said, "Play." I played, and it came out well.
Right.
Nick was brilliant. Nick was brilliant. He really put me at ease.
Yeah.
He was great. I've got to give him a big thanks as well, you know.
Oh, it was an amazing production, definitely. And, you know, you can see why it's at number one. You really can. You know, I mean, every song that gets put on there deserves to be at number one, but for the fact that your track's at number one right now, it speaks volumes. It really does.
He produced memories as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So,
mean,
you know,
obviously, you know, you're a musician. I'm sure you're gonna have a lot more to come down the line. You know,
yeah.
do you want to
So,
maybe talk about anything?
so before we do get like any other music that you've done, have you got any funny experiences while being on stage or doing anything?
Yes, yes. What it was, we didn't have a lot of money, so we had old equipment. So we had a job near you. What area were you?
Wait, we're
We're
county.
we're northeast.
Yeah, it was up there somewhere,
Yeah.
around the Newcastle place. And the time we got there, the amps were boiling. So what we done, we had a what they call it, you know, try out, see how it's going. We had a sound check, everything was fine. But when we played 2 songs and there was smoke coming out of my amp. Like, so I thought, God, before you know it, this woman come running down with a fire hose. But what she done, she pressed it and it blew up in her face and covered me in foam and ruined the singer's £50 haircut. And the fire was still going, it was getting worse. And then another bloke come out of the crowd with a blanket. Someone shouted out, look, it's Batman. And then it come flying down. What he'd done, he tripped over and fell straight into the drums. He was rolling on the floor with the drummer. She was trying to get the thing working. She couldn't work it. The fire was getting worse. It took about 20 minutes to sort out. And when we finished, someone in the crowd said, that's great. What'd you do for an encore? So,
That's mad.
and we was out to be impressed, but God damn.
Yeah.
That reminds me of something. Rob got a set of new speakers. Can you remember this?
Yeah.
And he went to do a New Year's gig. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And he set them all up, brand new speakers, and he's doing his thing. And somebody shouted from the audience, "Your speakers are on fire!" And the full thing was bellowing of smoke.
That's terrible, isn't it?
It was. Yeah.
He had to try and rip the electrics out. Do you know what I mean? I was petrified he was going to get electrocuted. Do you know what I mean? So I had to shout at them at the end, turn the mains off. Do you know what I mean? Turn the mains electric
It
off.
was like brand new speakers that had like on the back of them, you could plug like a memory stick into them and stuff.
Yeah.
And they had like this little computer thing on the back of them. You know, they were really good, really powerful, but for some
They had
stupid
no
reason,
fan, did they?
they didn't have fans at the back of them and they just overheated. Bang.
Overheated and went up.
It's terrible. I can see that woman now. I can still see her there laying on the floor trying to press the fire hose. It was all over her. It was all over herself, all over me.
So I've got a question for you. What's the most embarrassing moment in your music career?
Yeah, this is the most embarrassing moment ever. It was when Lady Di died. We done a show up in Northampton. I think she's buried there somewhere, isn't she? Or she was, or something. Oh, and what we did, we went to this show. We got, you know, ready to go. But they said, lads, you've got to have a drink on Lady Di. And it was a great big stage with a great big load of hay and boxes. Excuse me. And, but what they did, they give us wine. And I'd not eaten. And they said, you've got to drink it, lads. So what the boys done, just had a sip. I drank a lot. So as soon as we started, I was giddy. And what I did, I fell headfirst into the box. And all you could see was a pair of legs sticking up like a chicken. And they had to pull me out the box, like, you know, my legs first.
Yeah.
My legs were being pulled. They couldn't get me out. And my head was stuck in a box. They couldn't get me out. And, you know, they got people and they got a saw. They got a saw. They got hammers. And my head was stuck in there. I got a thing around my neck. I can't get out. I played most of the show with a thing around my neck.
Yeah. So if
embarrassing.
I always tell people, you know, nothing ever goes to plan when you do a gig. No. Has that been the experience for you?
We've had some times when the amps don't work, they cut out, and the guitars, all the strings break. It's murder. It's embarrassing.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. You panic, don't you? Like, you know, you can't help it. It's like, what am I going to do? You know?
And you're halfway through a solo and someone farts in the audience. That's what does it. You know, you see, you're playing, you're really up for it, and someone goes, you know, blop, and he's, oh Christ, I've lost my way here. But you got to be professional and keep going. But it was really loud, you know. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
But most of our crowd are really Londoners, and they're fine. You know, I love them. But yeah, that is embarrassing.
So, what's your favourite thing to play on the guitar? Is it blues, rock, rhythm?
Rock and
Like
roll,
what?
Chuck Berry.
Rock and roll.
I can
Nice.
play without being, you know, large headed, because I'm not. I can play anything. So, but Chuck Berry is what I play. I can play
Now,
I play a lot of the new stuff because I have to
Mhm.
from Nick, my
Yeah.
guitar player. You know, he makes
So-
me play everything.
can I ask you? Can you read music?
No,
So you play by ear.
I can read tab.
Okay,
But I can-
tablature. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I can read the tab.
yeah,
I can read bits of music. I know the notes and all that, but
Mhm.
I play from the heart.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And
That's how I wrote Molly.
you
I
know,
play
I,
from the
I
heart. I
think
write
that's
from the
good
heart.
because years ago, you know, like if you could sing or you could strum a guitar, it didn't matter if you were like professional or not. You'd be famous. You know what I mean? If if you made a good song, but I think it's important, like as long as you can hear of what you want to play. That's the most important thing. The rest, it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. Do you know what I mean? It's like people say to me, I'm not a true musician because I can't read music.
Paul McCartney can't read music.
Get out of here.
What's
Do
the
you know what
point?
I mean? Like,
The Beatles never read music, so Rolling
Yeah.
Stones don't. So what's that make them?
Yeah,
They're two of the
yeah.
greatest
And-
bands that ever lived.
I would like to elaborate on what Rob's just said as well, as long as if you can hear. And he doesn't mean hearing it with your ears, he means hearing it from inside, internally.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way,
You write
not.
songs. The best songs come from there.
Yeah.
Mhm,
The
mhm.
best solos come from when if you're upset or you're thinking about something, you can play really heart things, and it comes out in the play, and it's heartfelt. It's not
Mhm.
reading music; it's heart.
Yeah.
You play from the heart and soul. That's
That's
why
right.
blues players were
Yeah.
so good. They didn't read music;
Exactly.
they just played from the heart. You know,
And
a lot of them
they
can't
didn't
read
get
music.
they didn't get too tricky with the guitar rhythm
No.
and things like that. Do you know what I mean? It was just
No.
a nice basic thing which you could get a jam going and write some lyrics, And I've heard you play guitar, like, offline and stuff, and I'll tell you what, you're really, really good. You really are. Like, how many years have you been playing guitar for?
I started at 15 when I wanted to be Mark Bolan. I got carried away with the image. I had a wig and everything. I went.
Yeah,
I was gone. You know.
yeah,
I needed professional help. I really loved the guy. I was obsessed with being him and Chuck Berry. So I
right.
started at 15. I had numerous teachers, but they wasn't really teaching me nothing. They not at all. Nick Andrew was the one that took me over.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah.
one who taught me everything I know. Nick Andrew,
Okay,
our
okay.
producer. He's the one.
Yeah,
I started at 15 now,
right.
but I wasn't very
Okay.
good. I admit it. I wasn't very good.
Yeah.
I thought I was, but I wasn't. I wasn't good.
So, would you say like Nick's been a prominent thing in your life to get you to where you are now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nick
Okay.
Andrew. He is the man that I went to college, and he was the tutor there, and as was Doc Spoons was the tutor, and they looked after me because I'd learned difficulties, and
Mhm.
I got learning difficulties and sort of depressed problems, which is
Yeah. Well, we don't discriminate on this show,
no. So they took me under their wing. Nick took me under his wing. He saw something in me, and he said, "You've got talent, mate." But he said, "You're raw around the edges. I'm going
Yeah.
to iron out all the rawness and make you play."
Yeah.
Which he did, and then he produced both my records. Not my records, my record, Molly and Memories.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, after you worked on Molly, did you work on Memories after that?
Well, it's Alice wrote it. She done
Yeah,
a
I know. I'm
brilliant.
just saying. Yeah, and we're going to get. So, did Molly come out first and then Memories after that?
Molly come
So,
out. Molly's been out 4 years.
right. So, how did you come about Memories and working with Alice, and what did you do and do together and all the rest of it?
Well, Molly was going on so much. She said, "Ricky, I'm going to write a song. I'm going to try and do something here, because Molly's all Molly, Molly, Molly." I said, "Yeah, I get that, Alice. You've done such a great job. Try and write something." So, and she had a hard time when she was young. She was bullied and that. So what she done, she wrote the words and she wrote a little tune in her head. He said, "You play," because she couldn't play at the time.
Mhm.
"You play along with it and we'll see what we can do." She told me what to play and I played it. So when we done a
Awesome.
recording in Watford, I played all the rhythm and what she told me to play, and I played the lead guitar, and along with Ray Barron, Ivanhoe was the drummer. That's a great name, Ivanhoe, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Nick again, Andrew was instrumental in everything. He produced it. You know, he helps Alice. He likes Alice. You
You
know,
know,
he really
I
does.
think it's great when you have musicians that can come together and help somebody, you know, because I remember like growing up trying to get songs together. It was so difficult because I didn't know how to play all these instruments. I didn't know how to produce. I didn't know how to do this. So all I could do was rely on people, maybe trying to get my own band together or something, you know. And that's the way it was. So it don't matter if one person wrote it, another person done the guitar. It's a team effort, and I think that's where it's important, and it's fantastic. It's an awesome track, and we're going to play it tonight, you know, because it is an awesome track, and obviously you were
Alice
part of it.
wrote the
And
words and she wrote the melody.
yeah,
She
massive
surprised me.
massive shout out to Alice's Yellow Flames, you know, for that track, which we
So,
are playing tonight.
how did you meet Alice?
I met her on a radio show. She interviewed me in Scarborough. Like, I was trying to push Molly. And funny enough, I got a phone number, rung the wrong number, and Alice come up. And I see a picture of Alice with 2 black dogs, with a bloke called Rob Randall. I thought, that's got to be her dad, and it's a family thing. I'm going to help these guys. And I rung them up, and Alice played it, and she didn't stop playing it. She played it 3 times in one day on the show. Her boss went berserk in it. I thought he was going to sack her. And she took it over. She took the records, and she took it, and she went on her own. She's got in places. She's promoted. I don't even know.
Yeah.
India, Russia.
Well, I've
I
got to
don't
say,
know.
like, Alice is, you know, an excellent promoter. She joined the DGB team, you know, a few days ago, and she's been on a mission for this show as well.
Yes.
So without Alice, you know, like certain people coming on for interviews, stuff like that wouldn't be possible. So we've got a lot to thank Alice for. We really
She won't
have.
stop even. She's
No.
like a little Duracell battery, I call her.
Yeah, she's
You wind
awesome.
her up
She
and
is.
she goes
Yeah.
up all night and all day. She does not stop.
Yeah, she's awesome. She
She
is.
is a good kid. Well, she's 26 now. She's not really a kid, but I like her. I think the world of her. She's great.
Yeah.
I admire her because she's, you know, she's got cerebral palsy and she's made records. She's done a lot more than I did at that age.
Yeah, yeah.
I was still running around doing nothing. She's done really well. She's a star in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
If nobody knows who Alice is, if you go back on the YouTube videos, you will find her interview. It's very interesting to listen to as well. But yeah, so would you like to play it?
Yes, I can. I'm not going to take a break on this because obviously I spent all that time trying to look for the other song. I couldn't find it. So we're just going to just crack on and just go ahead with this one, Ricky. Are you all right with that? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
great. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously this is your interview, you know what I mean? So we've got to go how you know, got to make it how you want it. So here we
No,
go.
I'm here to see you guys. I admire you 2 guys. You know what?
Appreciate that, man. We really
Both
do.
of you, yeah. Your stars in your eyes, whatever.
This is Alice's Yellow Flames, and it's called Memories. Okay, you can find this on the chart show Extravaganza at Microbrew Radio as well, guys. So
Yes, it is number 6, so go voting, guys.
Yeah.
I remember the days that used to be. I remember the day it came to me. Being a DJ and having fun, entertaining everyone. I wanna be a number 1. Yeah. Memories can bring us pain. You think of them in sun or rain. Run away. When I was young, I got put down. I had no one around. People used to pick on me and doubted my ability. Now I'm the person that I wanna be. Yeah. You think of them in sun or rain. Run, 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 run away. I've been around this lonesome town. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been a DJ with a rocking sound. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Running around this old town, never ever put you down. I come along and I feel real strong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I'm the person that I wanna be. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well
Us.
done, Alice. Great record.
There you go. Definitely. Yeah, it is a good
Yes.
one. Definitely. You know, it is a good one. See, these headphones are top quality. So when I'm listening to music, I'm getting to hear the pure quality of it, you know? And then when I don't have these on, if I want to give them a rest, I've got my monitors that can bring out the music. So,
Well, I
you
got
know,
my mobile phone here, Rob.
hey, that does the job. No, it does the job.
So, what is next for Ricky's Rabble?
Well, I wrote a song about 3 years ago. Was it 3 or 4 years ago? I played it to Nick and to Gary Sanford. And Gary's sort of a big star in the business. He is, you know, if you look him up. And they both thought it was great. So I thought, well, let's do something with it. We're going to record it, but we're going to get a certain singer called Gemma P to sing it. Yes, and all the process, because you've heard all the guitar licks. You like it, don't you?
Yeah.
It's called
Yeah.
Going Home in the Rain. And what we're going to do, we're going to dedicate all the money or donate all the money to the Kidney Foundation.
Kidney Care UK.
Yes. So what do I want money for? What do we all want money for?
Exactly.
If we can help someone, let's do it. All our records
Exactly.
have been charity records. Money was for help musicians and Scope. And I want this one to be for the kidney.
Yeah, yeah.
For the kids and for the people. I want to do
Thank
that.
you. It means a lot. It does mean a lot that Kidney Care UK is getting funded, not just because I've got like somebody dear to my heart who's going through it, but it's not a charity that gets recognised very much. Do you know what I mean? It's not. It doesn't get recognised. There's no adverts out there. There's really nothing out there. And every penny that Kidney Care gets, Kidney Care UK gets, what happens is they put it all into a pot, and it's a fund. And it's a fund for families with children with kidney problems, with middle-aged people and with older people. And it's a fund for them to help them to go away on holiday, or if they need a new fridge, freezer, a new bed, or if they need transport, or if they need anything. So Kidney Care UK gives that money back in a funding way.
Well, when we record it, let's get a number one like Molly, and let's make it famous as Molly, and let's give all the money to the kidney care, and that's what I want to
That'd
do.
be awesome, wouldn't it? It would be good, you know.
I mean,
with that.
when it comes to it, and I phone Kidney Care UK up, they honestly, when I've raised money for them before, they're just so overwhelmed. Do you know what I mean? Because they don't get a lot of funding. They really don't.
You
I don't know
how
what it
lucky you
is.
are, do you, with your health? It could happen
Your
to anyone.
microphone, sweetheart, it's got a
Can you-
crackle. It's got like a, when you're talking, it's like crackling.
What about now?
No, I think you might need to blow in the mic bit itself. There's like
2
a
seconds.
crackle on it. Yeah, it's it's them like these headphones that she's got. We've had them for quite some time. They were my gaming headphones, you know, when I used to have an Xbox. So
What about now?
Right.
that's all right. Yeah,
Is that
for
all
now.
right?
For now, it's just, I think it's when you're talking loud, it like crackles. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's what that is. But it's cool. It's
No
all cool.
shouting at Rob then, Gemma.
I
Yeah.
know, no screaming down the
You know,
microphone.
there's no snap, crackle, and pop on this live. You know.
So
So
I know the new song isn't out and it's coming out, but do you want to explain what it is about?
Yeah, it's about what happened to me, really. I sort of had a wife and she sort of went with someone else. It's a bit
Oh,
embarrassing to talk about, but you can ask me
yeah,
anything. Yeah, it's about going home in the rain, like someone you was with just sort of didn't want you no more. You know what I mean?
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
That was me. You know, we went to see her. She didn't want to know me, and because I used to take her home at night, really late. But I used to walk home a long way, like from Wembley to Stonebridge, where I was
yeah,
brought up,
yeah.
and I was getting soaked every night, and you know, that's sort of going home in the rain sort of thing. It's about what happened to me, really. It's about sort of what happened to me and my ex, but you know, it's
But
just what
I have to say that you're one in a million because obviously you've got an awesome son. You
happened.
know,
Thank God.
you take care of your boy so well.
Oh,
You know what I
I
mean?
love my boy more than anything. Yeah, I do. I love my boy.
And you know, like it goes to show what type of man that you are. You know, we have many conversations, not just on this live, but off this live. You know, you became an artist of DGB. So we thought, right, okay, we'll get you on this show, interview you, and let the world see who you are and what you're about, you know?
It's an honour being with two great people.
do you know what it is, Ricky? After you've done that one, do you know what I think you should do? As a
Retire?
kind, it didn't retire. No,
Yeah.
we said we were going to be good on here. Or I'll start asking questions. Remember that.
Oh yeah, you're the boss. Very bossy. I'm not fighting.
What about doing like a Beatles inspired one for your son?
I must admit, when he used to have autism, you know, and he couldn't control it, my dad used to take him out, put a Beatle record in the car on, and that was it. He was calm. And
Yeah.
funny enough, the favourite record, A Hard Day's Night. That's the weirdest thing. Is A Hard Day's Night.
Yeah, yeah.
My dad used to play Hard Day's Night, and I should have known better with a girl like you. I don't know whether you've heard it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because my dad worked on.
I should have
Yeah,
known better with a girl
yeah,
like you.
yeah. My dad
Yeah.
worked on that film, and
Yeah.
the music to it, and
Yeah.
he sort of Darren got the Beatles. He loves the Beatles, Darren. He still does. Beatles and ABBA, fun, you know. If he likes ABBA as well.
Okay,
But
okay.
the
So why don't you
Beatles,
do like an ABBA, a Beatles inspired kind of song for him?
With an ABBA outfit.
should I
There
wear
you
a
go.
dress? I've got to wear a dress, guys.
Well, you could do if you want.
It's entirely up to you. No
It's kind of you
discrimination
guys.
here, guys. No
There's no
discrimination here.
discrimination here. There's
No,
no-
nothing, everything's
This
all
is
right
the
here.
local shop for local people.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good idea about Beatles song because it's all like, you know, free chord stuff, simple stuff, and all the best songs of the Beatles were the early ones in my book.
Yeah, yeah.
When they first started, I should have known better with you. Like, I'll get you in the end's the B side, but you listen to that, it's fantastic.
Okay, okay.
And you know, Hard Day's Night, you know, they're fantastic. The Beatles, greatest group
Yeah.
that's ever lived. I'll stay there anyway. Yeah, my boy
I
loves
think
them.
it's awesome that you were brought up in that era, though. You know, with that
Yeah,
music
yeah.
and stuff like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think that's the most amazing thing because
So
you know we always wanted to know what it'd be like. You know, if it was back then, and what do you think would happen to us as artists and things like that. Loads of things go around in your head, don't it? You know what I mean? Because they were the best days. You can't
What I
beat
think-
the oldies, so to
What I
speak.
think, Robbie and Gemma, I think the songwriting would have been like superb, like the 70s and 80s. I know they write good songs now, people.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
do. But them days, every song of the 60s and 70s was brilliant. And they all got influenced by Lennon McCartney and, you know, Burt Bacharach and all guys like that.
Yeah. But they were all about love and peace, weren't there? And like, you
Yeah.
know, trying to chill out and that, you know.
So
And,
was
and now I
your
just think the world's gone mad.
Yeah.
so was your mum and dad into music? Did you come from like a musical background
My
family?
dad was, yeah, my dad. My mum was, she liked Engelbert Humperdinck and Tom Jones.
Okay.
But,
Mm.
yeah, but you know, crooners like and all them guys. But my dad was Beatle mad. Yeah, Beatles. Every Sunday when we was really young, like 7 or 8, Sunday was Beatle day.
Yeah.
All the Beatle tracks were being played. I got it. My memories of being of my dad and the Beatles were they dressed up in black clothes,
Hmm.
like the old stuff they wore, and they were so famous. That's what I remember. I just remember that. I remember the records. Like I should have known better. It sticks in my mind. A Hard Day's Night
Yeah.
sticks in my
Yeah.
mind because that really kept playing it. My daddy kept
Yeah.
playing.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
one of the first songs I ever learned. You know, Hard Day's Night for Dad on the
I
guitar.
just
Like,
think though having that family influence is brilliant.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, it is. It helps an awful lot because there's some people out there that don't have families to be able to have influences from. Do you know what I mean? So for you to have that influence from your father, you know, the music and things like that, it's brilliant. It is. I can relate to that.
Mm. It's like,
know?
Rock and roll, Bill Haley and all that they're like, and Elvis. He liked Elvis. My mum liked Elvis and my aunt liked Elvis. I liked Elvis, fantastic.
I was a bit like confuzzled as a kid with music because when I was brought up with my grandma and granddad, obviously my granddad was a miner and he was in the brass band, so it was all Salvation Army brass band music playing and stuff like that. When I was with my mum, it was the Carpenters. When I was with my dad, it was ELO and Freddie Mercury. So yeah, I'm
You're
a bit
great.
as a child, I think I was pulled through different genres of music. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
It's funny, Jerry. Robbie played when you played Molly the other day. Elvis Presley's cousin got in touch with me. The actual cousin from America. She said
Wow.
it's a fantastic song. Would you write a song for me in the near future, like in December? I don't know what to do because it's Elvis Presley's family. It's a bit of a big one, isn't it?
Oh, it's a big ask, isn't it? But at the same
Yeah.
time,
You never know.
can you imagine if you pull that off, what could happen?
It's a big one. I said, you should keep in touch with me. Her name's Mamie.
Yeah. Well, you've got to think opportunities like that in life don't happen often. You
They
know, so
don't, like.
if you get given an amazing opportunity, you grab it with both hands.
I had
You
one
know.
today, funny enough, guys. Yvonne Grant, one of the greatest guitarists in the world. He was in the Gypsy Kings and all that. Said, do you
Okay.
want to come and jam with me? But he lives miles away.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you look him up, he's one fantastic musician. It's funny, since I've been with you guys, everything seems to be happening. The only
Wait.
regret I got, guys, is my mum and dad died before anything happened.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
didn't see me. And they told me to go and 1992, they said, pack your job up, forget your job, go and do this full time because you're always getting in trouble at work. You don't want to go. You end up down a pub somewhere with someone. You don't get there. Go and do this all the time. We'll fund you. And they funded me, got me guitar. Story was, when I got my first guitar, I went to, you ever heard of Denmark Street up your way?
No.
It's a road of guitars. They do all the recording of Joe Meek and all them, and the old ones used to do it. Bowie was there, Bolan. I went to a shop up there, Andy's it was called, and I got a Telecaster because I love Telecasters, as you can see.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That it is
And
beautiful.
I started playing something, and there was a bloke watching me. I thought, I know him somewhere. He said, play something, son. I was only very old, and I played, I like Shaky Stevens as well. So I played the solo to Marie Marie. I don't know if you know it. And you know it was Shaky's guitarist. It was Mickey G.
Right.
He said, buy that guitar, son. He said, play something. You need a bit of work on that, but you're going to be all right if you can keep playing. You're going to be good.
Yeah.
And that was it. I walked out of there. I had a smile long as Oxford Street.
That's
You know,
awesome.
Wow.
that was amazing. You know, I cried. Actually cried. I thought, how can it be me? But I've had a lot of that with people. You know, a lot of people like some records say I can play, which I don't know whether I can, but they say I could. But I'm happy with it. I'm just happy. I'm happy making people happy. My son, look after my son, and work with you guys and make a decent record like Molly and.
Well, I just think, like I tell
Well,
everybody who come onto the show, you know, you're an inspiration. You know, there's a lot of artists, like us as artists, we are inspirations. That is it. That is the truth. You know, because we inspire other people to do things, write things, say things, what have you. we inspire people in some way, good or bad. We do,
You do.
you know. So you are an inspiration, but for the simple fact is, all these years, and you've still got the heart with your music. A lot of people give up, hang the mic up, hang the guitar up, or what have you, and you're still going at
It's
the
the only
age
thing I
that you
wanted to
are.
do in my life as well as looking after my son was play.
Well, I think it's brilliant. I really do.
Music's my
really do.
life, mate. It was my dad's life. It was a couple of my uncles love music, but that was my dad's life, and that's all I want to do in life, and as well as look after my boy, you know. And of course, my friend, young Alice, is a great girl, and of course with you guys.
Yeah,
I've got so much respect for you guys. I'm not crawling because I'm on here. I actually have.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Can you play music off YouTube, Rob?
I could try.
Because Alice has sent me the link, but obviously I can't send you the link. But it's called the Molly Song 2021 Scope Remix.
That's the one.
Right, give us a second.
So try that one.
For some reason, I just couldn't find it on Spotify. I don't know if it's been taken off or what. I ain't got a clue.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube, Rob, as well.
That's what I've asked him to look on, Ricky, to see if he can do it that way.
And the radio edition's on there as well.
Right, yes. I've got it on here, so just give me
1
second. Give me 1 second, guys.
There you go, Alice. We'll play this version as well, sweetheart.
Well done, Alice.
So that's the one there.
That's the one.
Right, so we might get the adverts. I do apologise. You know what it's like with this.
Yeah.
So it's the Scope remix one, yeah?
It is, yeah.
Oh, here we go then. So you're going to get Hey Molly again. It's such an amazing song. We've got to play it, you know what I mean? But this is the Scope remix.
And it's with Alice Randall, who was promoter of the Molly 2021.
It was.
Certainly was.
And it's halfway through it for some reason. Have you been playing it, love?
No, I have not. I'm over here.
We've got a ghost in the machine.
Surprise me.
Someone's like, hurry up and just play it, will you? Right, here we go.
Hello, my name is Alice Randall, and I'm the manager of Ricky's Rabble, and I have cerebral palsy. I believe dedication and hard work is the key to success. This is the Molly 2021 song for the Scope charity.
Molly, you're a friend to me. I wish you were here for me. You came to us when times were rough, and all the troubles and all that stuff. Oh, Molly, you're a friend to me. Molly, don't go away, and we miss you more and more every single day. You came to us when times were rough, all the troubles and all that stuff. Molly, you're a friend to me. Sitting on a cloud, just thinking out loud, what am I going to do? Daddy came along, singing a song. We're going to a party, but you're dancing to the song. singing on a cloud, just thinking out loud. What am I gonna do? But Jenny came along, singing the song. We're going to a party, put your dancing shoes on. Molly, you're a friend to me. I wish you were here for me. Came to us when times were rough, all them troubles and all that stuff. Oh, Molly, you're a friend to me. You're a friend to me. You're a friend to me. Yeah, you're a friend to me. You're a friend to me. You're a friend to me.
And there you go. Absolutely fantastic. Do you know what it is? You can hear the energy in that track a little bit more at the beginning, I think. You know, like the song's fantastic, it is. But I think that version, how you started it off, that was fire.
That was Alice's idea.
That was a good idea. It
Yeah.
really was. I like that. See, obviously, I've been in bands. I know what it's like when you get that kick in. Do you know what I mean? When it builds up, like that's what you want. You know.
Yeah, she's got to be commended for that. She's done brilliant with that.
Yeah, I'm like round of applause. I'm actually glad I got to hear that part.
As I said, like it's the first record Scope's ever been played on their company. It's the first record ever taken. That's the very first one ever.
It's
And
awesome.
that was down to Alice. So Alice, I thank you.
It's awesome, you know.
So Ricky, where can we find your music? Where can we find you?
Oh, well, all the usual suspects, mate. All of them usually.
So Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon.
Yeah, it's on all of them, mate. Yeah,
all platforms, guys. It's everywhere.
Do you have any special pages on Facebook that's for like about Ricky's Rebel Rabble?
I think somewhere along the line, I think Alice was sorted that out because I'm useless with technology.
Okay, yeah. So we'll
I
keep
think
an eye
if
out
you
for
ask
that,
Alice,
guys.
I'm sure she'll sort one out. Yeah.
Let's keep an eye out for that, you know, for Ricky's Rebel Rabble pages,
Yeah.
definitely. I would like to say as well, did you not have Molly put into the Hall of Fame?
Yes. Yes, Molly's in the Hall of Fame of Liverpool alongside the Beatles and the Searchers.
There you go.
Yeah, it was put in there because like I sent it in. It was the first record to be played within 5 minutes of them hearing it.
Yeah. I
And
had
people
to
loved
mention
it.
that. I had to mention it at the end of the show, definitely.
It got really sort of well known. Like Pete Best heard it at the Beatles.
You deserve
the first
it.
drummer.
You
He loved
deserve
it,
it, definitely. You know,
I'm just lucky, mate. I'm lucky. That's all.
Very, very. But you know, it's awesome. It is. Anybody can achieve anything you put your mind to it. That's what I always say.
You can.
And you know, you and Alice, you know, both of you, you're great. You're great artists. You're a great, you know, asset to the team, the family. We're family now. That's it. You know what I mean?
I want to thank you for taking me on, and I'm thanking you for taking Alice on because
you're welcome, man.
too.
You're real people, and that's what I like. You know, and
I admire you too a lot.
You understand us, and that's great. You know what I mean? So
can I say something while we're still talking about this, Robbie?
Yeah.
I want everyone that's listening to this, that will listen to this, to support Robbie and Gemma. They are two, I'm going to say this, not because I'm on the label, they are two of the most genuine people, hard-working people and caring people because they've done a lot for my son. They are so genuine and caring, so I want everyone to support these two guys. They are absolutely fantastic. I love them to death.
Thank you for that, Ricky.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Thank you. So, you know, I just want to say, like, you've been amazing. It's been an amazing interview. We've gone over the time that we usually go on, but that goes to show, you know, time flies when you're having fun. You know what I mean?
Does that mean I'm fired, Jem? Does that mean I'm fired?
No, seriously, man. Thank you so much, Ricky, for coming on. But
could have done another hour with you, Rob, the things we've done.
we could, yeah.
But you're
could.
so great, you two, and thank you for having
Appreciate
me.
that. Thank you. No, you
you
were
for
like,
having me.
thank you so much for being here. Thank you for letting us play your music and hearing your story. You know, it's amazing. And guys, this episode will be out on DGB Music Media UK on YouTube and Robbie.p on YouTube. And also will be shared, the episodes will be shared to Facebook as well on multi-platforms. Also, this episode will be on radio in the morning on microbrewradio.com on Thursday morning, 11 o'clock a.m. GMT.
Can I do one thing, Rob, before we go?
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone who's voted for Molly, and obviously Memories as well. I just want to thank the 10,000 people, DJs, that have played Molly all around the world. I don't know why it's so many, but you did, and I thank every single one of you. And everyone that supported Molly, and everyone that's looked after us and played the record. And Bradders for putting, and Lynn Johnson for putting Molly in the Hall of Fame. I'm humbled.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. You know, people deserve the recognition, you know, who've done something, and yeah, definitely.
I'm nowhere without you guys, lads. I'm nowhere without you guys. You can't do it on your own.
Listen, it's not about us, it's about you. And you're the one that shows the talent. You're the one that's put yourself out there, and this is why you're in the position you're in today. So be proud of that, man. You've done an excellent job. You really have. So don't go anywhere. Stay in the studio, okay? But what we're gonna do, we're gonna end the show. Thank you to everybody that's been here tonight, guys. And Gemma is gonna say,
I would like you to head over. The top 10 is up now on the microbrewradio.com. Go over to the voting site. The top 10 is up there. Go and vote, guys. Remember, the voting stops tomorrow because Graham Drayton from Microbrew Radio Chart Show Extravaganza will be on radio from 12 o'clock till 2. And he will be doing the chart show. Okie dokie, guys. So it is your last chance, really, to go and vote on people.
yeah. So remember, guys, go vote. Right? It doesn't matter if, you know, we're not your favorites or what have you. I mean, I'm not even in the top 10 at the moment, which is fine. That's fine, but it could all change. It's so competitive. It really is, you know. So please vote for your favorites. Thank you to Graham Drayton from Microbrew Radio, and
thank you to Steve Little from Mad About Musicals for being a sponsor, and Microbrew Radio, and everybody who's been here tonight supporting Ricky. Please keep supporting Ricky's Rabble, and you'll find Alice along the way. You will find her. You know who Alice is. She's fantastic. Yeah, and also, thank you so much to our haters, because without you being behind us, pushing me forward, I wouldn't be doing this. So it's good night and God bless from Jabba P.
Good night from Robbie P and Ricky's Rabble.
Good night from
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Lights got all ties like the flies in the sky, soaring high, I'm on a level, win a medal, time to fly. Lost spies, woodwicking drama in the night, time to fight. I'm not dying for a sinner with no sight and no light. Knocking off the wickets like a quickest on a wire. Click that bang, shots are fired, running from life's desire. Making a labor run with an aim of small fire. Slap the rapper on my shoulder, this fool ain't no liar. They call me Humble D, dominating, being humble. I will sting you like a bee, kill your talents when you stumble. Mark my vision, bring me down, 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 right to your mumble. I can finally see this ball, but all the fakeness isn't subtle. Who's that with a boom bap? Robbie's in a school rap. Judging makes you weak, so fix a leak on your screw cap. Looking for a tweet on the subject, you threw back. I'm ending on this here, I've got no time.